good evening. I am headed to the store. There's a huge sale on canned items at my local market. I'm going to air quote local. It's actually still pretty far away. It is called Hayes Market. I believe there's like 2 or 3 out here in northern Colorado, if you're familiar with the area. So huge sale. I'm going to head and get some goods, and I'm going to take you along. So this will be our weekly stock up, as locally as we possibly can get it. If you are new here, hi, hello. I usually am not in the car this often, but whenever I get peace and quiet, I go ahead and jump on here. I am a mother of 2, elementary school teacher, amateur prepper, we shall say, an amateur prepper. And we do everything on a budget. So I try and stock up as much as I can. It could be an extra $5 a week. It could be an extra $20 a week. But we stock up currently for food prices that are creeping up. We like to get creative in the kitchen. So if you like all that, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to take you along with me, show you what I got, and then I will lay it out and kind of show you what my plan is for each item. I know you love when I do ideas for the items. I will say now I am vegan. My husband eats the standard American diet as well as my kids, so you may see some alternatives that I like to use. I try and stick with plant-based alternatives, but sometimes there are good deals on like vegan meat substitutes and such. It doesn't make me feel my best self though. So this week we are stocking up on beans and all of that. So I'm gonna take a gander at this beautiful sunset, and I will meet you at the store. Got the goods. We are heading home now, and I'm gonna lay everything out and show you what we got. I just got back from the store, and I just wanted to come on here quick and give you a little rundown of the randomness that is this haul. So when I think about food shortage and inflation and all of the daunting things that you're seeing in the media right now, what I think of is living sustainably, not relying on big box stores, because then you know, you can fend for yourselves essentially. So when I think of that, I think of growing your own food, and that is key. If you are new here, I do enjoy keeping a garden. I love eating our own food, but I do understand that a lot of you don't have the means to do so. I would not say I am a green thumb. I also would say we don't really have a lot of acreage, if any, here at the house, but our plans to homestead are in the works. We would love to have our own piece of land where we can live sustainably and grow our own food. So we are amateur when it comes to this as well, but I did get a lot of seeds at the market today. They were on sale for $1 to $1.99. So I just checked my Farmer's Almanac. That is what I reference for 2022 in my zone here in northern Colorado, and then it tells me where I can start planting, or what I can start planting from seed, and then we can move them on in. I'm supposed to start on March 9th, so I'm going for broccoli, onion, Brussels sprouts, and poblano pepper specifically. I might throw in some cauliflower just because I love having that on hand for vegan Alfredo sauces, buffalo cauliflower wings, and things like that. Riced cauliflower is really good as well. I'm just not sure yet, and I haven't found a seed that I like that is non-GMO and organic. So these seeds, they're not organic, but they are non-GMO, and I'm trying for the entire time here, entire garden plant, for everything to be organic, but I understand that it's not possible all the time. So I'm going with that, and then for greens, I'm going to do some kale, and you will see that I got some dried spices just to put in the prepper pantry, but generally I like to grow my own herbs. I have my separate apothecary garden, and I've already started some things going on with that. So let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see a video of my seed starting. I, of course, am not an expert. There are plenty of YouTubers out there that make this their niche, that are good at talking about this and good at teaching, but I can give you some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. Just let me know in the comments down below. All right, without further ado, I'm going to turn you around and I will show you what I got from the market. Here is everything laid out. Like I said, quite a mix of random items in here. I would say the sale items were definitely more picked through. Generally, they are 15% off, but today they were 45% off. So I stocked up on some spices. This was in my Hispanic food section. We have such a great variety, but I got some enchilada sauce. You just mix this with cold water, and I always do just a splash of olive oil in there, and there you go. There's your enchilada sauce. It's super easy and lighter than a can. And then I do some ground cumin. All of these are 90 cents, so you get quite a bit. The ground cumin I use for hummuses generally, and then the oregano I use for kind of like a DIY Italian blend. They have a basil, but we have 2 of those, and then they also have some thyme, so we have that as well. So I love getting my spices there. It really depends on your palate. And then while I was there, I found this. It's like a spice seasoning, kind of like a bouillon cube, if that makes sense. And I looked at the back. Everything looks vegan to me. So I'm interested to try this flavor. I kind of like that there wasn't any MSG in it, like some of the normal flavoring packets. So I will get back to you, tell you what we think about that. Next up was the bread. We did the day-old bread, and it was $1. This is the rosemary and garlic, I believe, but this is nice to just get all the air out of and put in the freezer. Save it for a rainy day is what I like to say. Delicious with soups, and it's a huge loaf here. So for reference, my hand versus the loaf is what I was trying to show you. And then I did get some more of the Bear Creeks. For some reason, they are the cheapest at this store. So this is the creamy cheddar pasta mix. We like this because you can throw in some ground bison or chicken, whatever you want. I've even thrown salmon in this, and then veggies, and it's the easiest dinner ever. They are not vegan. There's definitely dairy products in these, but the stroganoff is nice because you can do some bison like just ground in there, or you could do some meatballs as well. And then the cut green beans were a whopping 20 cents, but I love canned green beans. Honestly, I think they're the only canned vegetable that I actually like, but they're so, so good. So I got 2 of those. And then I saw this tomato sauce with jalapeno. I usually see this at Walmart for 44 cents, but here it was 72 cents with the 45% off. So I don't know. I just picked up one just because I like having them on hand. Not necessary, but nice to have in the pantry. And then this caught my eye. It is the Indian fry bread mix from a reservation out in South Dakota. But I've heard of Indian fry bread. I've only had it once out here when I went down to Montrose, Colorado, but I was really interested in this, and the volume that you get for $3.99 was awesome. So I love this little recipe on the back here. From what I can tell, it is vegan. And yeah, I'm really excited to try this. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried it and what you use it for. If you just do what they say in the directions, or if you have a special recipe that you're willing to share. And then the Justin's nut butters were 3 for $1. So I got 6 of those. Those are just really nice to have on hand in the prepper pantry. I always put them in our 72-hour emergency kits. And then I also got some coconut flakes. So I put them in the jar already. I didn't get much. Coconut flakes are just nice to have because we like to make coconut cake, and sometimes I put it in smoothie bowls. It just really depends. And then here are my seeds. I got broccoli, carrot, and Swiss chard. They are not organic, but they're non-GMO, which was nice, and I am going to start the broccoli now. I'm excited to share these with you, kind of how I do it. So let me know if you want to see that video, like I said before, but I think it will be pretty informative. I also picked up some potatoes and onions. I love potatoes, as you know, so it will be nice to just have a few more. Potatoes do really well in my garden. I've never had an issue, and same thing with my onions. So yay for both of those. I'm going to get everything put away, get the air out of this bread here, and pack everything up. I hope you enjoyed this haul. Alrighty, my friends, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you for being here. I'm seeing a lot of new faces, so make sure you introduce yourself in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already, and hit the like button. That really helps the channel out. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.